I believe that you are missing this page in your notes that I gave you on Friday, so you can do one of three things. You can either copy the problems yourself into your notebook right now, pause the video, you can print out the page, I posted it, or you can just wait and come get a new packet and get that page. I'm going to go over these problems anyways now though. So we're given two functions here on the first problem, and it says state the solution to the equation h of x equals k of x rounded to the nearest hundredth. Well, if I substitute h of x, it's 2 over 9x cubed plus 8 over 9x squared minus 16 over 13x plus 2 equals negative absolute value 0.7x plus 5. Yuck. I really don't want to solve that. Look at all those fractions. We got an absolute value. That's a mess. So what I can do is I can use my calculator. I can graph this side, h of x, into the first function. I can then graph this side into the second function, which is k of x. And then I can say, all right, where do they intersect? But you have to be careful here because look at this equation itself. It's all x's. So all I want to know is the x value where they intersect. So go ahead, type that into your calculator, pause the video, and come back when you're done. So I have this typed in. I went through, I found my intersections, and remember we're just looking for the x values. So there were 3 intersections here. If you aren't sure how to do that, again, you hit menu. You go to choice 6, analyze graph, and then choose choice 4, intersection. And as you go through it, your gray box has to be around each of the 3 different, it's got to include the 3 different intersections here. So my answer is just those 3 x values that work. So the first one, x equals negative 5.17. It said nearest hundredth. My calculator already rounded it for me. Negative 1.13 and 1.75. That's it. That's all you have to do. Isn't that a lot nicer than having to solve this nasty looking equation up here? So now, same idea, just different question. Which value to the nearest tenth, now this time, is not a solution to p of x equals q of x? So again, graph each one. Now this time, when you find where they intersect, you want the answer that doesn't work. So pause the video, graph it, and see what you get. Now you might have had something that looked like this, right? But think about the shape of this. The cubic is going to go like this, and the linear function goes like this. So here's the thing. I can only see 2 of those right now. So you need to zoom out to find that third one. So make sure you zoom out. Once you do that, you can see there's another point up here that you need to find the intersection of. So if you didn't get that one already, go back and get that one. Now that I have my 3, I got negative 3.9 was in there. I had negative 1.1 was one of the answers, and I had 2.1 as one of the answers. So the one that's not a solution is 4.7. All right, lastly, we're not going to do the very one on the bottom, but we are going to do to the nearest tenth, the value of x that satisfies true to the x equals negative 2x plus 11 is same thing. Try this one on your own. Resume the video once you have an answer. So again, you're going to graph both sides and then find intersection. And in this case, we only want the x value that works because our only variable here is x. And the answer to this one is 2.6. And that's it.